Hi, I'm here with the head football coach, Greg Dolson. Now, Greg, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure, my name is Greg Dolson. I'm a district of Gibraltar Schools. I've been here for going on my 8th year. I've coached football here for 8 years. I'm a former Marine, graduate of U of M Dearborn, father of 2, and been married to my wife Tiffany for 8 years.
Wow, that's some really good detail. Now, yeah, no problem. Now, tell me about your years here in the Gibraltar School District. What are your feelings?
I feel really blessed to be here. I was fortunate enough to get the job when Coach Sikora came over as a social studies teacher. Started coaching 7th grade middle school football. Worked my way up through the program and then took over for Coach Sikora when he took his 1-year leave of absence.
Wow, that's nice. Now, you've been the man around this district for quite some time now, I'd say, in my eyes at least. So tell me some of the good memories that you've had coaching and teaching, both.
For teaching, it's always when my younger students come back and talk to me about their successes outside of high school. For coaching, we've had some great wins. Obviously, beating Woodhaven this year was a great win. When we beat Wyandotte several years ago, that was a great win. Being in the playoffs when we first started was a great win. But the best of times is when the older guys come back and give you a hug and tell you thank you and just making an impact on their lives. That's the best part about it.
So being such a great man, why did you decide to give up your valuable time to become a football coach?
Well, first of all, I like coaching. It's fun. It keeps me in the game. Secondly, for me to be around guys, it's important, I think, to try to help mold young men into men. I can remember when I was a young kid, some of the greatest guys and impact in my life were my football coaches, and I just wanted to pass along that same thing that they did for me to other young men.
Wow. Now, Greg, being such a family man, tell us a little bit about your kids.
My son Jake is 5. He's at Parsons right now. He loves going to school. He enjoys the Gibraltar School District. And then I have a never satisfied young 2-year-old little girl named Reese, who is keeping us on our toes quite a bit. But I really like being a dad, and I enjoy watching them grow as children.
Now, what do you think about your wife? How are your feelings towards her?
Well, in order to be a good football coach and in order to be a good teacher, you got to have a wife who's willing to sacrifice a lot of her time, and my wife does that. She enjoys football. She loves you guys as much as her own sons. So I'm really blessed to have a wife who is supportive and loves doing what I do as much as I do, and I'm very grateful for that.
Now, outside of football, what do you do to maybe just, have time pass by?
Well, very shortly here, I'll be in the woods hunting. I'm not the best hunter in the world, but I do enjoy being in the woods. That's something I want to pass on to my son. I try to golf. I'm not a very good golfer. I've once heard a very successful football coach say you can't be a good golfer and a good football coach at the same time, and I think I'm living proof of that because my golf game is bad. But other than that, just being around my kids, my family, and prepping for football.
So besides football, what is your favorite sport?
Football. It goes football for me, and then I enjoy baseball. I was never a very good baseball player, but I do appreciate how talented you have to be to play that sport, and I know that's going to give Zach a big head, but I do appreciate baseball, and I like watching golf. I know that's a boring sport to watch, but I do like watching golf. I like to play basketball. I'm not a big basketball fan, but I do like to play basketball. And I think some of you guys have already experienced the J anyway, so you know how good it is.
Not very. Well, that's all we have, Greg. I'm glad to have you.
Appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you for being on the air with me. And watch out for the Team 53 as the Marauders take the field next August. That's all we have for this spotlight. Have a great day, Carlson.